Layered treat definitely puts other no-bake desserts on the back burner. It's cool. I'll call it chocolatey with custard tucked in the middle, and it's worth breaking your diet for. So says the Chipper Chef, Lindsey Joy Smith. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Now, I don't even dare. I'm not even going to attempt to try to say the name of this, so go for it, girlfriend.
Nanaimo bars. It's a Canadian dish.
Sounds like a stutter. Say it again.
Nanaimo.
Nanaimo.
You don't have to know how to say it, you just know how to eat it.
Do you like how I put it in Italian twist on that?
I like it.
Nanaimo.
My twin always goes into Yogi Bear whenever she tries an accent. Anyways, so this dessert is fabulous. It's 3 layers of crazy awesome. So you have this cookie crumb crust.
Yes.
Often they use like just wafers or cookies. We're going to use Biscoff.
Okay.
Because of priorities, okay? That's going to make these taste absolutely fantastic. So it's got a Biscoff layer on the bottom.
When I'm flying JetBlue, so
I know.
This is fun.
I know, so maybe you'll feel like you're flying somewhere exotic.
Okay.
But so that's the bottom layer is a Biscoff, like a chocolate crumb. We'll get into that in a minute. Middle layer is a custard flavored buttercream icing.
Stop it.
Because we can. And then the top is a semi-sweet chocolate that's been hardened with Nutella.
What's the Nutella? I was going to say, what's the Nutella jar hanging out there for?
I try to put Nutella in anything that I make.
Scrambled eggs, done. Nutella.
Right.
Roast beef, done. Nutella.
So you don't bake it. You do have to cook something, but it'll take 2 seconds. So we're just going to pulse these really fast.
This processor is aggressive.
I'm in business.
It has anger issues.
I like
not
it.
That intense.
So we've got about 1/3 stick of butter in here. It's melted. I'm going to pop in 1/4 cup of sugar.
Pop.
And let me get the heat going on this guy.
I'm just glad you didn't look at me, because after 12 years, I still don't quite know how to use our stove.
It takes a while.
I'm not going to lie.
So we've got, and now we're going to add 1/3 cup of cocoa in there.
Okay.
Combine that. It's going to warm a little bit. And now comes the egg. And we need an egg to bind the bottom. If we don't, it's just going to be a crumb crust that's sort of going to fall apart.
Right.
Whenever you're cooking with eggs, best case scenario is you have it to room temperature.
Okay.
It behaves better and is more predictable when you know what temperature it is. And room temperature, you know what temperature it's going to be.
So pull it out ahead of time.
Yes. So yeah, pull it out ahead of time. If you're like, oh my goodness, I want to make cookies and I didn't do that, just pop it in some warm water for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Done. Done and dusted. So what we have right here is this chocolate butter mixture. If I go ahead and add the egg right to this, because it's a little bit warm, we're going to get scrambled eggs in there, and then people are going to be sad inside. And it won't be a dessert. It'll be your way of saying that you hate their guts. Surprise! And so what you do is you add a little bit of warm chocolate to the egg. Oh. And this is what tempering is. We're going to bring it up to
So don't add the egg to the chocolate, add the chocolate to the egg.
Not often. We'll be able to kick it back over there in just a minute.
Okay.
But we're trying to get it a little bit warmer. So, there we go. It's warmer.
And no scrambled eggs, so I feel happy inside.
Right. That's technical terms I learned in cooking school.
Oh, you experts.
Okay, so we put this in there. It's going to simmer. Make sure, and you'll see it get nice and thick.
Yeah.
It's supposed to do that. Don't worry at all.
I'm not.
And so what I have here is I'm going to throw my cocoa in. I already threw coconut. Coconut. That's what I meant.
Well, it is the Nanaimo bar, so coconut.
So coconut, that goes in there. And now I will dump in about 1.5 cups of the Biscoff crumbs.
This crust is kind of a lot of work. Is it worth it?
It's basically totally worth it.
Okay.
Don't be afeard of it. It's fast and delicious. Okay, so we've got that.
Well, I'm glad you said fast, because you have about a minute left.
Okay, so here we go. We will just get to the good stuff then. Okay, so you mix this up. Crumb, it's going to go in the bottom. You can put it in 9x13. I prefer to use pans, muffin tins, because chocolate is sometimes hard to cut. So this is
wait, stop. Go back.
Okay.
Can I be more dramatic about it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our crust right here. I've got a buttercream custard flavor frosting, and you just can get this at Amazon. It was like $6. Custard powder, so buttercream. Pop in about 2 tablespoons of this if you're making about 1 cup of buttercream.
That's your second layer.
So so I've got this right here. You've got to pop it in the fridge or freezer for about 5 minutes. And once that's ready, then we'll do our chocolate.
Okay.
And do it over a double broiler.
This will take a few minutes. Am I crowding you? Is there, I mean, what?
This will take a few minutes, but you just don't want to burn your chocolate, which is why you don't put it directly on the stove.
Double
so hot
boiler.
water, put that in there. We'll pop in Nutella.
Can I do it in the microwave, or is that offensive?
No, you can. 30 seconds at a time, stir after each time, because you don't want to burn chocolate. Then everything's ruined. And
then
you
you're
should
really
just go
sad
cry.
inside.
Then you go get the Tillamook ice cream. and start over
Somehow
again.
it all works out.
Right. So you'll just heat this guy
Is
up.
that butter?
So a little bit of butter, make it shiny and delicious. And once this is melted, we're just going to drizzle it on top, and then use some of your extra crumbs.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Woo!
Don't mind if I do.
The Nanaimo bars. It's like you're in Canada.
But we're not. We're in Utah, and you have chocolate on your forehead, and it makes us love you more. At my house, there's always a question of, is that chocolate or something else with 2 kids under 2? But now I can confirm, in this kitchen, it's chocolate. That was so fun. Thank you so much.
Good
What's coming
stuff.
up at the Chipper Chef?
Cooking classes, called to serve dinner, there's a pastry class I'm offering. Hop on my website.
Okay, which is?
thechipperchef.com.
Thechipperchef.com. Look for a link on our website to make it easy. So great to have you, as always. Thanks for bringing the fun factor.